Well, hello everyone. This is Terry Gibson here live with the International Direct Sellers Network. Thought I'd say hello to you guys. Hope you're having a great day today. Today being Tuesday, our training Tuesday, and we definitely have a special guest we're going to have on the Facebook Live with us today. But as she's going to get on here, we'll get her on in just a few seconds. I'm excited to be here with you and to share some good insights and some updates on what's happening with our organization. We're actually moving forward quite heavily with some great contacts, great information, people that we're sharing and talking with, and very much excited just to be a part of this whole deal. I'm telling you, here in Utah, where the weather's starting to warm up, and we're kind of in between, thinking if it's going to be spring or still winter. It's kind of making up its mind on the weather side. We're not even exactly sure, but either way, we'll take it as it comes. Believe it or not, some people's attitude in life is judged by what the weather is outside, not us. We're all about making things happy and going forward. So I see our guest is coming on here. I'm going to see if I can get her on, but this is always the fun part. Make sure this works. And she do a lot of working with over the years, and most recently with a company that was called Major Sunshine. Oh, and I think I see her on there. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. Thanks for being on.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And the fun thing is, again, I was just telling everybody about what we're doing here. We're all about uniting people, getting people to share, and to gain a better understanding of what health and wellness is all about. And I've had a chance recently to, of course, visit with Jessica via phone and this Facebook Live fun stuff. But previously, I've noticed that she has a great, almost an admonition and a passion for sharing good health and wellness. And so I, in behalf of the International Direct Sellers Network, thought we'd invite her on, give her a great interview, and just have fun talking with you. So, Jessica, welcome to the call.
Again, thanks for having me. Thank you so much. I'm excited.
You're right. You're right. Good, good. So let's just start off with asking you basically, give us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Jessica Jambor. I basically I'm an informed health coach, and I work for Kim Cassidy, who is a naturopathic doctor. So she is more of like a holistic doctor. She does a lot of alternative medicine. She uses herbs. She uses a company, Nature Sunshine, and she actually helped me a lot with my health, how I kind of got started with interested in health and everything. Um, I think like back in high school, I would say like my freshman year, I started to, well, what base, I'll start from the beginning. So when I
You're
was
fine.
12, I developed like a weird relationship with food where I wouldn't eat anything and then I would just overeat, and it was like a binging restricting type thing. So I went through periods like that up until I was in high school, and I developed really bad candida from just eating horrible foods, eating too much, stress. I was taking a lot of birth control pills. I was taking a lot of antibiotics. So I killed all of my good bacteria in my gut. And like a lot of the bad was starting to grow, and my stomach was puffing out. I didn't feel good. I was tired. So I went to go to the doctor, and they didn't know what was wrong. They wanted me on antibiotics, which ultimately was going to make me worse. So I went to see Kim, and my mom works with her aunt. So she was like, yeah, let's try something different. Let's go and see this girl, Kim. And I'm like, all right. So we went. And like ever since, I stuck with the plan she had me on. I trusted her from like the first day, and we just became really good friends after that. She helped me with everything ever since then. And then unfortunately I went through anorexia where I was really sick, and after I overcame that, she started to let me work for her, and I got really involved with helping her with her business and growing her business, also mine. And so, yeah, I'm just really passionate in health in general. I know how much herbs can help to heal people, not heal, but help to overcome issues that you have. And
Right.
as opposed to medicine, I know some people need medicine, which is totally fine. But I'm more of like a natural type person, and I've seen so many people get healthy from using herbs and vitamins. So I'm really passionate about that.
That's
So.
great. That's great. So how's your health and conditions right now?
Right now, really, really good. Last month I went through they diagnosed me with PCOS. I don't know if that's necessarily what it is, but I have a hormonal imbalance and I don't get a menstrual cycle monthly. So I have really bad cysts on my ovaries, and Kim actually had me taking iodine for them, and because that shrinks them, and I stopped taking it because for whatever reason I didn't know why I was taking it. I'm like, I don't think I need this anymore. Let's just take this out of the group. So I had really bad, my cysts came back. I had really bad pain. And then I realized why I was taking my iodine. So I'll never stop taking it. But other than that, health wise, I've been really great. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend and making things better. Okay, let me just talk to the audience for a minute. Guys, I want you to understand this too. Kim is, well, no, I'm sorry. Kim is, of course, the one who's helping Jessica, but Jessica's on her own a little bit, reading
Yes.
stuff and doing your own material. And I'm always impressed by people who are maybe millennials, that younger age group who are finding that they want to be interested in their own health, their own vitality and strength building. That's something that should be taken even further. Sometimes you figure, I won't fix anything until it breaks or falls apart on my body, but that's almost too late. So prevention is major, and I think that's kind of what you're doing with the Inform program. Tell me what your role is with the Inform program, Jessica.
Yeah, so basically what Inform is, it's designed to heal your gut. So majority of Americans don't realize that a lot of their diseases and inflammation comes from their gut health. And if they would eat the right foods, eating the right foods, not doing so many antibiotics, so many over-the-counter meds, even aspirin, stuff like that, it kills your good bacteria in your gut. Stress, everything. So if you're really not taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, you can develop a lot of gut issues and inflammation. So if you're not properly even digesting your food, like I have a hard time with that too. Like, so I get really stressed out and my digestive system shuts down. So I can't even break down what I'm eating. And then I develop a lot of bloating and problems. So it's designed to heal your gut. And in turn, it also lowers your blood pressure, cholesterol. We've seen huge, like, insane results with bringing your body fat percentage down as well.
Oh, yeah.
There's just so many good health benefits from this inform program. It's not just like a weight loss thing. Like there's so many weight loss programs nowadays because especially me, I love to lift weights, build muscle. Like that's like my thing. Like I love that. So the whole diet basically is a very high protein diet. Vegetables, minimal fruits here and there. We're trying to keep the sugars and carbs lowered because that actually feeds the bacteria in your gut. So ultimately, when you want to do something like this, you're trying to lower your carbs, sugar. You got to take out dairy, stuff that inflames you, and then see how much of a difference you feel. I mean, even being tired, your energy levels, it's amazing. So, yeah, I'm a huge
Yeah.
advocate for it.
That's awesome because you're right. A lot of Americans, a lot of people in general, just don't eat the right foods, and I think that program seems to be very beneficial. Obviously, you're a teacher of it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
So there's some coaches on here too. How does it work teaching a group? What has been your experience thus far, like teaching with the informed class
Kim and I actually work like we co-teach, like
together?
we
Oh,
teach together.
okay,
So um we have a lot of new people who are obviously very skeptical because there's so many different programs you can follow. But it's just very common sense. And how our
right.
bodies were created, I believe. God created us very simple, and the foods we're supposed to eat, not eat, things we're supposed to do, not do. So once you follow those guidelines and you see results, I mean, pretty quickly. And we have smaller groups. Our groups are about between like 5 and 7, I would say, at a time. And we notice like being in a community is so important, I think, too. A lot of people like are, I think, like self-conscious and they kind of want to do things on their own, like I can do it on my own, I can handle it, like whatever. But when you're in like an actual group and you're being supported by people and people that have maybe similar issues, like you get way more out of it. It's like a friendship, it's like a close bond like that you have with these people, that again, like you're able to, once you start coming to the classes every week, you open up. We talk about life problems, stressors, what's going on, and and we all kind of lean on each other in that aspect, and they see
Yeah.
far more greater results because you're with community and you're with people and you have that support that's ultimately really encouraging is what you need. So
That's awesome.
mhm.
Yeah, I think that's very important. I think even in that group too, like I say, you get to figure out what someone else's triggers might be, and you
Yeah,
have to resolve those problems. That's huge. That's huge.
yeah.
Anything else specific about the Inform program that you think that's really important?
um Honestly, just the whole, like, what it stands for is so important. Again, like, I know that gut health is like trendy now, like it's all about the bone broth and the probiotics, like it's like a big trend now, but ultimately it's very basic and matter of fact, and I think that's what makes it so great because it's legit. I mean, a lot of doctors teach on this and teach on gut health, and Dr. Axe, and there's so many well-renowned doctors that teach on this now that makes it very credible, I would say.
Yeah,
And again, I
right.
had candida and I did this whole diet, so I know that it works, you know.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
products as well, like they have you, um, you can do a berberine, which is awesome for your gut. It heals your gut lining, because leaky gut, that's what leaky gut is. It's rips and tears in your gut, in your digestive system, and in that wall, and it kind of leaks out into your bloodstream and makes you feel like crap ultimately. So once you
Right,
heal
right.
that, you get probiotics in, good probiotics. Um, you know, you get a good diet going, you lower your stress levels, the whole thing. So I think it's great.
Yeah. So what would be the time frame for someone to maybe see some results from what they follow that program?
Honestly, everyone's different because we notice that there's a lot of people that aren't very honest with what they're doing. They say, yeah, I'm following everything, but the numbers, like we have a bio tracker, so it can tell you how much water percentage you are at, your body fat percentage, your visceral fat, your daily caloric intake, your metabolic age, which tells you how old you are internally, which I think is really cool.
Really
So,
cool.
you know, people don't feel good and then they get on the scale and they're like, whoa, I'm a 90. So they're internally 90. Like that's how old their body is because they're
Wow.
taking care of
Yeah.
it properly. So, so that's another cool thing about it that I really like. And then, yeah, once they start doing it, they see the numbers changing. They see their metabolic age come down and that they're getting younger and they get excited and that like lights a fire in them and they want to keep doing it. But I mean, I would say I've seen participants notice a difference um, within 5 weeks, I would say five,
Wow.
6 weeks. And then from there, you know, it just kind of depends again on your activity level, your stress management. There's a lot of different things that also play. It's not just the diet, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Oh,
it kind of
exactly.
depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's awesome. That's a lot of factors involved and a lot of change can happen. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
cool. So we're all curious. Jessica, you've done well. You've got a group that's running with Kim. That's also going good.
Yeah.
Tell us maybe why are you so passionate about it? Why do you keep doing it?
Doing the program or
Well, just really all about the Inform altogether. So yeah, what's your mission?
well, honestly, I my it's not like it's not in a box. It's very like
Yeah.
out, like there's a lot to it. Again, like I all of the health issues I've had and I've seen in my family, especially mental health issues, how the products that we take, the herbs, the vitamins from Nature Sunshine, I mean, the company is so, it just, the quality is just so amazing. And the fact that it like, literally healed my candida, which is very, it's hard to get rid of. I mean, it's not easy. It took a couple months, but with their product and with Kim's guidance, again with my cysts, I mean just simple as taking iodine, something natural, and my
Yeah.
cysts shrunk and I don't have the pain anymore. I mean, there's very simple options out there, and I just want to make that known to people. And maybe something might not work for you, but why not give it a try? What's the worst you
Exactly.
can do? You know what I mean? It's not going to make you
Exactly.
worse. So ultimately, I'm just out there to try and get people to try a more natural route, and to always talk about my candida because that's like a seller for people, because not a seller, I mean, but it's what gets
I
people
get
interested, because a lot of people have it and they don't know and they don't realize until someone real starts talking to them, and you get more vulnerable, you open up to what you're going through, and then people want to try it, and they might notice a difference. And I just think that that's really my motivation, and that's what I'm always going to strive to do, because I'm very into healthy, active. I'm not just like, oh, I'm trying to be trendy and be like into the fitness thing. Like, that's my lifestyle, because I know how much better you can feel by doing it. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah.
And I think don't you get up early in the morning to go work out too?
I do. Well, now that I have a new job, I wake up at like 4:30, and I have a very physical
Ah!
job. I know, but I was getting up that early to work out. So like I have a very physical job in the morning, up until like 2. So I'm running around like crazy all day. That's a workout in itself. And then I go to the gym after, or I'll go like around 5 in the morning, do my cardio, lift, run. Recently I'm into running. I ran like 10 miles a couple days the last week, like different days.
Wow.
So I'm trying to, yeah, do different things and just change up because again, the endorphins, that's something underutilized by people. I mean, the endorphins, like it's something that I need every day, because I know that I have depression. So it's good to get endorphins in, and I know that they are real. It's not like, oh yeah, work out for 5 minutes, and if I don't notice a difference, I'm gonna stop. Like, no, you need to
Oh,
push yourself, keep going. You'll feel them, trust me. So
awesome, awesome. I'm telling you, you have just sold us all on early morning exercise. All right. Well, Jessica, where can they reach you? If they want to contact you, somebody here on the webinar or the Facebook Live, how can they reach out to you?
Well, I have an Instagram account, my Facebook, my
Okay.
email. I mean, really, my
So,
email is my first and last name at cox.net. And then my Instagram is Jess Jambor, I think, and my Facebook is my first name and last name. And you can find me, contact me, either of
okay.
those. So yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Guys, I'm telling you, she is an expert at what she's talking about. You've heard it here live. She's got some good information. I will listen to Jessica. That's really good. Jessica, thanks for being on. I appreciate it. Any last words? Any last thoughts?
No, just thank you for having me on. And I value our friendship, and I'm thankful that you had me on, and I'm glad to talk with you, and I'm glad we got this to work, because we had so many issues with it.
We had a fun time getting it. I'm telling you, it's technology. We love it. Jessica, thanks for taking time out of your day. I appreciate it. Go have fun, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye Terry. Thank you.
See you.